Postpartum hemorrhage is a major cause of maternal mortality in India and abroad, and we are struggling to save mothers' life due to this preventable cause of PPH. So, how the mothers can be saved? So, they can be saved with the first principle of preparedness and use of PPH bundle. Department of OBGY GMCH Aurangabad Mission
Saving mothers' lives.
In modern management of postpartum hemorrhage, we must study and use PPH bundle in daily practice. What does this include? It includes AMTSL, that is active management of third stage of labor, and as we call for help, we should also call for help this time also.
Next is the first response, which includes IV fluids, uterotonics, tranexamic acid and uterine massage, included with supportive measures like treat the lacerations, empty the bladder and also massage the uterus. Second is the response to refractory PPH when it is not responding to first response, which includes bilateral uterine compression or aortic compression, uterine balloon tamponade and anti-shock garment, that is NAHG, including with when it is with the blood transfusion and transport to the tertiary care center.
Management of postpartum hemorrhage includes first start from prevention, that is oxytocin. You have to give first 10 units within 1 minute of delivery of the baby, and if PPH starts, call for help and take help of oxytocin, additional oxytocin in the form of methyl argometrin after ruling out the contraindication, injection carboprost, injection tranexamic acid, tablet misoprostol 600 to 800 microgram, and the most important drug which has come for our rescue for saving the mother is injection carbitocin Caritech, that is 100 microgram intravenously can be given to prevent and to treat PPH, and only single dose is sufficient. In response to refractory PPH, that means when the PPH is not responding to medical management of treatment, we must start uterine tamponade, that is uterine balloon tamponade. The uterine balloon tamponade includes uterine specific balloons, that is this is the Bakri balloon, which is uterine specific balloon to treat postpartum hemorrhage due to atonic PPH. Then we got ESM UBT balloon, that is every second matters uterine balloon tamponade. Then we have got our indigenously prepared condom catheter, that is a police catheter mounted on with the condom. And if under resources places are there, we can prepare our own balloon by using a gloves and IV set.
Now we have seen all the different types of balloons. If the facility is available with the Bakri balloon, this is the Bakri balloon, we can start using in atonic PPH if it is not responding to medical line of management. So consider this as a uterus. First you will have to assemble. There are two ends with the Bakri balloon. One end will be to the Foley's bag and Euro bag, and other through which you are going to insert the normal saline. Consider this as a cervix and uterus. We'll first put the Bakri balloon end inside the uterus with the help of sponge holder and then you will attach the Euro bag here to the one end, and through this with the syringe you will put normal saline. Depending upon the atonicity of the uterus, you will feel the cavity. You will need an assistance. Just hold this. You will attach, just move this and it will be fixed, and then you will have to fill it. This is a 60 ml syringe. Approximately 200 to 300 cc of normal saline is enough to fill the uterus. Just move this and remove it. Again you will fill the syringe like this. You should count and also see for the bleeding through the in the Euro bag how much is the bleeding. So in this way you can see here, just to demonstrate, just to show you, in this way the balloon will be filled and the tone will be achieved. So after completing, when the bleeding is not there through the cervical os, you will have to give the antibiotics and monitor the patient for the bleeding and atonicity through the Euro bag and the collection of the blood. Coming to the second balloon, that is ESM UBT, every second matters uterine balloon tamponade. This balloon is came under the project of with the Harvard University for saving mothers' lives with PPH under the PPH bundle for atonic uterus, which is having a with the 2 condoms, 2 rings, a Foley's catheter and syringe and card for record. This is already assembled ESM UBT on which the condom is attached with a ring. 1 ring is possible, you can apply 1 ring, even 2 rings can be applied if required. In the same way, it has 2 ports. One port is to inflate the Foley's balloon and through other port, main port, to fill the normal saline. So in the same way, you can locate the cervix with the help of instruments, Sims speculum, and inside and put it in the uterus. On the one port, it has been written 30 ml. Okay, so you will have to fill the normal saline for the Foley's bulb to avoid slippage of the. You can see the balloon is inflating. It is just to avoid its slippage from the cervix and vagina. So 30 ml has been pushed and it will help to retain the UBT in the uterus. One thing you will have to remember while assembling, you will have to keep in mind that the condom catheter should be put in such a way that it should come at least 4 to 5 centimeter beyond the tip of the Foley's catheter. Now through the main port we'll fill the normal saline. Already I told approximately 200 to 300 ml normal saline is sufficient to make the uterine tamponade. You will have to rotate and fix, and then you can see the catheter will be filled. Your condom and catheter is in the uterine cavity and now it will be filled. In the same way, you will have to monitor the patient for the bleeding PV. It can be kept 24 hours. You will have to continue the antibiotics and blood transfusion and other uterotonics if required. Now moving towards a most simple, inexpensive Foley's condom catheter. When the facility is not available with the expensive condom catheters, you can prepare this with a 24 number Foley's condom and a thread. Same assembly is there on the 24 number Foley's catheter. You will have to put condom and tie it with the thread. After assembling all this under all aseptic precautions with the help of Sims and sponge holder, you will insert this condom inside the uterine cavity and the assistant will put his hand at the level of cervix to avoid its slippage till you are filling it with the normal saline. Through the Foley's bulb port, you will insert 30 to 40 ml of normal saline to avoid its slippage through the vagina. After that, the assistants will fill the syringe 60 ml and 200 to 300 ml of approximately 200 to 300 ml of normal saline will be pushed through the main port. Even it can be pushed with the help of IV set. You can put tip of the IV set through this port and it can run with the gravity. So this way the condom will be filled and it will take the shape of the uterus and the tamponade effect will be seen and bleeding will start slow down. Same way you will have to give the antibiotics and monitor the patient. You can keep this Foley's balloon for 12 to 24 hours. Now this tip you will have to put one thread and you will have to tie it so that it will not have backflow. So the assistants will hold this. You will have to tie it here so that while removing you can cut it and you can remove the fluid. While removing you will have to slowly deflate 100 or 50 ml after 12 to 24 hours. If there is no bleeding PB, then you can remove all normal saline. Coming to the more simpler way of making a balloon, you will require only a sterile glove, IV set and a thread to tie. There are different methods you can make the balloon. You can simply tie the knot where you are inserting the hand and you can cut a little finger, you can insert the IV set and you will have to again this tie at the upper end and then you will have to insert in the uterus like this with the help of sim speculum. Now I have already assembled here and you put in the uterine cavity and with the help of gravity you will have to attach IV fluid to the stand and you can just run a fluid approximately 200 to 300 ml you will have to put inside the cavity and you can see now the glove will fill and it will take the shape of the uterus and start a tamponade effect. More simpler way and easier way to do even at the level of peripheral health center when the patient is being referred to tertiary care center. This is the simplest way. So you can see the glove is filling with the saline. In the same way you will have to monitor the patient for bleeding PV along with the IV antibiotics. You can put again these for 12 to 24 hours if the bleeding is stopped and you can remove after 12 to 24 hours.
So for saving mothers due to postpartum hemorrhage, we must think of forming a team and think of a balloon. And balloon is the most important component when you are managing. So either use this ESM UVT balloon, Bakri balloon, or nothing is there. Glow balloon is always there in labor room. So try to save mothers, try to save newborn and use balloon. So think balloon.